Here, I want to give you a quick tour of the boathouse. Coming up the plank to the main door, this is a single slip boathouse. The lake was built in 1950s. This boathouse may be almost as old. They've been grandfathered in. You cannot build new boathouses anymore, but I can reconstruct this one and probably will in a few years, as long as it has the same footprint. So you see my kayak over there, life jacket, some urban artwork. You've got the main boat door, but there's a fishing platform in here, so you can't get a boat in here right now. It's just set up for fishing. And over here in the corner I keep all my fishing stuff, have a net handy, all my tackle, and different fishing poles for different techniques. I've got Mia's pole over there in the corner. I've got two heavier ones for catfish and white bass. The white bass will chase a shad, and if I see them break in the water, I'll take that spoon out there, and pretty much every cast you can catch a white bass. For the catfish, I have a bucket over there in the corner with soured grain, so I'll bait them and then use liver or shad or other catfish bait. And I keep my my bass bait casters at home, and I'll bring them and cast lures and Texas rigs and things like that to catch a largemouth bass. So then I have my minnow setups, which are basically a simple minnow hook and weights, and I'll fish them straight down. And then I have my jigs, which is the most fun way to catch the crappie. 2 1/8 custom feather jigs, and by using 2 jigs you get a little bit more weight, and you know, you can also show them 2 different colors at once. So what I'll do now is I'll grab one of the, I don't have any minnows today, but I'll grab a jig pole, set the camera down, and show you that technique. So what we do here is I have a structure down there that starts about 8 or 9 feet down, so I want to get the jigs right above the structure, and then crappie will attack it going up. So I put about 8 or 9 feet and just go straight down, and you just jig that. Kind of move it to the side a little bit. Usually a slower presentation works better than faster. And you just work it between all these artificial trees hanging down, which I'll show you in a second. That's a nice size crappie right there. That's about a 11 to 12 incher. They have to be 10 inches to keep. But that one right there will look good on the fillet pan. Now let me show you the structure I have. I've got 6 artificial trees hanging down. You can use Christmas trees, but the PVC works better because your jigs will bounce right off them without getting hung. So you can see the ropes here. And so I've got 6 of those. Let me show you what those trees look like. So you can see I have some real branches and stuff. The nutria get in here and cut up the trees like a beaver would. But you can see the plastic things, and each of them is about 4.5 feet tall and stretches about 7 feet diameter. So that right there is the boathouse, and usually I'll put a couple poles out with minnows while I jig with another one. And here off the back side, I can bait the catfish and throw out a couple catfish poles. So that's the boathouse.